This is The Scoop for Wednesday.
I'm Sean Kanayan with the WMNF News headlines. The Florida chapter of the Council on American Islamic Relations announced it is taking legal action against Governor DeSantis. Megan Eimer, policy director for CAIR Florida, spoke yesterday.
This is an appalling attack to try to take attention away from the current genocide going on in Gaza. It's to create a scapegoat.
WMNF's Chris Young reports yesterday's press conference came after the governor designated CAIR a foreign terrorist organization.
Iba Rahim, interim executive director at CAIR Florida, calls the executive order a smear campaign.
We will not back down. CAIR Florida will file a lawsuit against Governor Ron DeSantis in response to his defamatory and unconstitutional order baselessly smearing CAIR Florida.
The organization says DeSantis' executive order singles out and defames the Muslim community for a political agenda. A lawyer for the organization says DeSantis has no constitutional authority to declare an American institution a terrorist group. In a press conference on the same day, DeSantis said he welcomes the lawsuit and looks forward to subpoenaing bank records from the organization. Texas Governor Greg Abbott issued a similar order last month. Chris Young, WMNF News, Tampa.
A man convicted of killing a woman during a home invasion was executed last night in Florida. Mark Geralds received a lethal injection. He was sentenced to death for the fatal stabbing of Tressa Pettibone at her Panama City home in 1989. A statement from her family described her as a wonderful person who was dearly loved by many. Florida has put more people to death than any other state this year, with 18 executions to date in 2025 and one more planned next week. Groups opposing the death penalty argued that Florida rushed to execute Gerald despite what they say was flawed evidence and his mental illness. A long list of desired improvements at Florida's state parks includes upgrades for 3 in Polk County. The Florida Department of Environmental Protection says the state needs to spend nearly $760 million. The Ledger reports that includes these fixes at Broussard Catfish Creek Preserve, an administrative support facility, cabins, camping areas, a fishing platform, interpretive elements, a paddlecraft launch, parking area, pavilions, pole barns, restrooms, a storage facility, and trails. The state also listed improvements needed at Colt Creek State Park and Lake Kissimmee State Park as well. A state House panel approved a proposal yesterday that would require humans to make the ultimate decisions about denying insurance claims or reducing claim payments. The issue stems from the use of artificial intelligence in the insurance industry. The House Insurance and Banking Subcommittee unanimously approved the bill amid opposition from insurance industry groups, but it got support from groups that represent hospitals and doctors. The bill makes clear that insurers could use artificial intelligence and algorithms in processing claims and making recommendations about approvals and denials. But it says a carrier's decision to deny a claim or any portion of a claim or a payment claim reduction must be made by a qualified human professional. The Florida House released 2 wide-ranging health care bills yesterday that include eliminating some regulations and trying to reduce prescription drug prices. Republican House Speaker Daniel Perez said in a prepared statement that the bills would help carry out President Trump's health care vision in the state. He said, "We are taking decisive action to cut red tape, grow our health care workforce, expand patient choice, and protect taxpayer dollars while ensuring families can access high-quality care when they need it the most." One of the bills is called the Big Beautiful Healthcare Frontier Act. Democrat Eileen Higgins has won Miami's mayor's race over a Republican endorsed by President Trump. Yesterday, Higgins became the first Democrat in nearly 30 years to be elected Miami mayor. Her win gives Democrats a boost in one of the last electoral battles ahead of the 2026 midterms. Higgins spoke frequently in the Hispanic-majority city about Trump's immigration crackdown. She said she has heard of many people in Miami who are worried about family members being detained. Higgins will be the first woman to lead the city of Miami. She beat a Trump-backed candidate, Emilio Gonzalez, who was a former city manager. It'll be mostly sunny today with highs near 70. Tonight, partly cloudy, overnight lows in the mid-50s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy with highs in the high 60s. I'm Sean Kanayan with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.